doing?
What?
You're gonna go out like that?
Like what?
You're going out looking like that with me.
Yeah, I look good.
You're gonna get me into a fight tonight.
No.
Yo, do me a favor. Go back inside and change.
No.
You're not going out like that.
You're not going to tell me what to wear.
Then go. Bye.
I'm not even wearing anything
Bye.
bad.
I don't care.
You're so insecure.
Okay, bye. Go.
For women to have standards. Just kidding, and note that most men out there are not trying to play the victim. Men are aware that the competition is fierce, and most women are not what they used to be, aka willing followers, submissive partners, and fantastic wives. As much as the situation is kinda ugly, it's way better to be smart and not cry about it. That's why MGTOW is a great philosophy which helps determine what you want, including your standards. However, it looks like men are not allowed to have preferences such as girls with a low body count and good listening skills. Once you voice the boxes to tick, modern women say things like, "Oh, if you don't want a girl with a low body count, that means you can't satisfy her." The clown world is out of control, and equality applies only to certain people and scenarios. Men are fed up and checking out of dating because the cons outweigh the pros.
Do you guys think it's fat phobic? Like, do you think it's fat phobic to have preferences about whether or not you want to date a fat person?
That's so mean to say, like, guys just don't want fat women.
That's the truth. I mean, maybe like fat men want fat women.
Generally speaking, very few of us want fat women.
What women want fat men? I mean, it's like,
I don't know.
Let's say you had the option, Lauren, between a super jacked Chad and an ultra fat dude. Which one are you picking?
Okay, well, it's like it's personal preference.
Exactly.
That's just,
Do you think it's mean that guys have personal preferences too?
But I feel like you're just saying that about all men in general.
saying what?
Like all men don't want.
No. I mean, I think that some men like that. Probably, I'm sure those people out there. But like for the most part, we're not looking for that. Like especially a guy who puts an effort in himself.
I'm gonna have no opinion on this.
In today's video, guys, you'll get to know a lot about why women shame men who have standards and why they can freely pull out long lists of requirements without being criticized. Stick around because I'm sure you're going to love this. The previous clip is proof that modern women are walking contradictions. I mean, some men still hustle, work out, and improve themselves to impress women, but if the reward is just a bunch of women who cannot accept your boundaries, then what's the point of pleasing the opposite gender? It's way more fulfilling to be healthy, successful, and rich for yourself without giving a about anyone else's opinion. And by the way, if a woman says she doesn't want a fat guy, good for her. However, if that same woman shames a man who says he doesn't want a fat girl, she should reconsider her mentality. Modern women these days feel like queens sitting on a throne. They're too comfortable knowing a bunch of guys will always be right there at their service no matter what. So when a man is a bit demanding, they just freak out, they short circuit. Just like these modern women who have jobs, lots of money, and worldly possessions and want to date or marry up, a guy who has worked his ass off to lose weight, build muscle, and have a good diet is free to want a fit woman. And note that I'm not saying skinny or with any disorders caused by starving yourself to death trying to accomplish supermodel-like looks. You know, bulimia and anorexia is not healthy either, guys.
First things first, I highly doubt it. Secondly, if that is what you're into, then just keep it to yourself. There's no need to talk about it like that on social media. Now, women are allowed to talk about the penis size they prefer, but can you imagine if men talked about the vaginas that they prefer? Men would be shamed for that. You see, women are allowed to have preferences, but men are shamed for having preferences in this so-called world of equality.
Look, this clown world is getting worse each day. As this man said, if you've got a preference about what size a guy's tool needs to be, good for you, but don't be so immodest that you promote it on social media. And again, the same goes for men who openly objectify women and they say they want a chick with an inflated ass and titties. Decent men are way more demanding than that, and in fact, they prefer an average-looking woman with a charming personality over a hot chick who tries to be like Cardi B or any bad influence for that matter. As much as women prefer 666 guys, men should also be free to want FFF women, aka fit, feminine, and friendly partners. That's in reality what men look for in a girl. Skills in the bedroom, for instance, are unimportant, and so are her money and status. Well, men generally don't want women who work certain jobs or who are in very masculine environments all the time.
But we're just trying to say, in the height of the game is typically for women is 18 to 24, and generally speaking, guys want that age range. So to sit up here and shame a man for saying that men prefer that age range, and this is scientifically proven, to me, that's just bullshit, because we don't get mad at y'all when y'all say you want a dude that's taller than you. We don't get mad when you say you want a dude that makes what you make or more. We don't get mad or bat an eye when you say you want a dude to protect, provide. We just say, all right, we got to step up.
At that point, when you're 35, you've probably gone through 3 or 4 heartbreaks. You probably lost a grandparent. Life has made you hard and bitter. Men don't want to deal with that shit because our life is already hard enough.
You know what I hear? Just a bunch of excuses about men who do not want to put in work. They'd rather take the easy road out. I want to take a toddler out so I can take her to Chuck E. Cheese, and she's not going to bark back. She's not going to ask me any questions. She's not going to question anything. She's not going to ask me about my goals, my ambitions, my dreams, because she doesn't even know how to spell dream.
Look what you're doing now. That's proves our point. Look how you're acting.
Men's standards are discrimination, but women's standards are preference. The previous clip is a perfect example. Men know evolutionarily that women always want alpha men. So if they plan on having babies, these men need to prove to the community that they can provide and protect. As a consequence, no wonder why men put in the effort, work long hours, and hustle like there's no tomorrow. A woman will always date at least her equal in status, if not someone higher. However, when a man says he wants a woman with no or low body count, he's a bad person who can't handle a woman's past.
Because marriage is an economic contract. It's an economic contract. Most women do not marry down in status. They marry up.
And that's the whole point. Look, on this channel we promote having standards all the time, and this very advice applies to both men and women. The reason why this topic is important is that this modern world is just promoting quote-unquote empowered women while men have to deal with breadcrumbs. Women these days even claim how strong and independent they are, want to be argumentative with the guys they date, etc. However, they're willing to be under the rule of a boss or corporation that doesn't care about their well-being at all.
A woman is a mirror reflection of her man. When I see a girl beating on her man, talking disparagingly about him, doesn't respect him, etc., I know that guy's a loser. All right? But on the other hand, if I see a woman, right, and she looks at her man a certain way when he speaks, she's very polite, she's very feminine, I know that guy has it together. A woman is a spitting image of her man's masculinity. Make these girls earn it. These girls will sit there and dress up for a job interview, to go to a job that they don't even want to work at, that they hate, to follow a boss that doesn't give a about them, and then your dumbass tells her, hey, I don't like the way you're getting dressed for that club. I dress how I want! And a lot of you sit there, okay, babe. If more of you guys put standards on these women, they will behave better. They would act better. They would love you more and respect you more for doing that. Girls want guys that can check them and tell them, yo, that's not acceptable.
Myron is spot on there. If you set clear boundaries in a relationship, but she calls you names, it's your job to stay firm and not let her take control, because, paradoxically, that's what will make things get out of control. Having standards as a man is far from misogynistic. It's a necessity. The dating scene and today's mentality are pretty much up, but as a man, you can pick and choose what you want. And if what you want is a girl who ticks certain boxes or just singlehood, these entitled chicks should just accept that and mind their business, just like men are not telling women what to do. In fact, this is very simple. Everyone is free to do whatever they want as long as it doesn't violate the rights of others. However, whatever they do, they'll have to deal with the consequences of their actions, and so will you. Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? What standards do modern women have that you think are crazy? Have you ever set boundaries and been called names for that? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.